Hi dears, this is Raji. In this video, we are going to learn about the industrial production of nitric acid. What's the name of the process? The process is known as Ostwald's process. You can find the same topic in ICSE class 10 chemistry and also in class 12 in P block elements in nitrogen family. Okay, yeah, we will be discussing the process, and after that I've kept a lot of board questions also related to that. We will discuss that also. So first think about, in order to prepare nitric acid in the laboratory, what all things are required. We need ammonia and excess of oxygen also. Yeah, there are three steps involved in the process. What is the first step? In that, ammonia will be reacting with oxygen in presence of a catalyst platinum at about 800 degrees Celsius to form nitric oxide and little bit of water. So where is that reaction? See, that reaction will be happening in the first chamber. Okay, yeah, this is the first reaction. Ammonia and oxygen will be purified, and that will be taken in the ratio 1:10. And after purifying the gas, we will be feeding that into a catalytic chamber. In the catalytic chamber, we will be keeping platinum at a temperature of 800 degrees Celsius. Okay, so as a result of that, what will be the product obtained? You will be getting nitric oxide and little bit of water. Now see this one, nitric oxide gas formed will be cooled to 50 degrees Celsius in this cooling chamber. Got it, no? Then after that, what we will do? After cooling this nitric oxide, it will be fed into the oxidation chamber. In the oxidation chamber, the second step will be taking place. Here there will be a provision to provide more amount of oxygen, okay, to this chamber. So that what will happen? In presence of excess of oxygen, nitric oxide and oxygen will combine together to form nitrogen dioxide. Once nitrogen dioxide is formed, what will happen? We will be feeding this nitrogen dioxide and excess of oxygen into the absorption tower. Absorption tower will be packed with quartz pieces. Okay, so this gases will be going up, whereas we will be sprinkling some water from the top, as you can see in the picture. So what will happen? This nitrogen dioxide and oxygen in presence of water will combine together to form nitric acid. So simple, right now? All the three steps are over, and finally we got nitric acid. Okay, but related to this, they will be asking a lot of questions. So first question they ask is that why we are purifying the gas. What is the reason? Because we have taken the catalyst platinum. Okay, if any impurities which are associated with ammonia and oxygen can poison the catalyst, you can write. What is the next question? They will ask you, why we are taking that ammonia and oxygen in the ratio 1:10. In the first process, oxygen is required for the oxidation of ammonia. In the second process, for conversion of nitric oxide into nitrogen dioxide, excess of oxygen is required. And finally, to convert nitrogen dioxide into nitric acid also, oxygen is required. For the entire process, okay, oxygen is required. That is the reason we are taking excess of oxygen, you can tell. That also we answered. Now, why we are cooling this nitric oxide gas? Instead of cooling this nitric oxide, we would have directly fed this nitric oxide into the oxidation chamber. Why we are not doing that? So what is the answer? In the oxidation chamber, nitric oxide and oxygen will be reacting together to form nitrogen dioxide. If the gases are at a very high temperature, what will happen? Reverse reaction may take place. Okay. Nitrogen dioxide may further decompose into nitrogen monoxide and oxygen. Got it, no? Now, one more question they will ask you. Why this absorption tower is packed with quartz pieces? Reason is that nitrogen dioxide and oxygen will be going upward. Okay, whereas water will be coming down. So that this quartz pieces will allow the effective mixing of the gases with water, so that that will be converted into nitric acid readily. Got it? Yeah, you can just memorize. Remember, the entire reaction we have already discussed in the chapter ammonia. It will be coming under the oxidation reaction of ammonia. There we have discussed everything related to the reaction conditions, how to balance this equation easily. Okay, I will share that link of that particular video also so that you can go through that. See, these are the board questions related to the industrial production of nitric acid, that is Ostwald's process. Okay, yeah, read that. During the manufacturing of nitric acid by Ostwald's process, excess of oxygen is taken. So, how to answer that question? Yeah, we need to tell that in the first step, for the conversion of ammonia into nitric oxide, oxygen is required. For the conversion of nitric oxide into nitrogen dioxide, that is for the oxidation of nitric oxide, oxygen is required. Yeah, finally, for the conversion of nitrogen dioxide to nitric acid also, oxygen is required. So, you can tell that for the entire process, yeah, that oxygen is involved. That is the reason we are taking excess of oxygen. What will be the ratio? Ammonia and oxygen will be in the ratio 1:10. You can just remember. Then read the next one. Before the gases are allowed to enter the oxidation chamber, the gases are sufficiently cool. Now only we said, okay, yeah. In the oxidation chamber, what will be the reaction taking place? NO plus oxygen will be getting converted into NO2. Correct? No? If the reactants are kept at a very high temperature, what will happen? There is possibility for the reverse reaction to take place. So, in order to avoid that, the gases will be cooled to 50 degrees Celsius. Okay, you can just write like that. Now, see the next one. The gases entering the catalytic chamber must be pure. So, how to write the answer? You can tell that any impurities that are present in the gases can poison the catalyst platinum, you should write. Okay, that also finished. Read the next one. In the catalytic chamber, once the reaction starts, the external source of heat is removed. Why? We didn't discuss that, but now I will say. In the catalytic chamber, what will be the reaction taking place? Yeah, see, ammonia will be combining with oxygen to form nitric oxide and water. This reaction is highly exothermic. Too much amount of heat will be liberated as a result of the reaction. So, for this reaction, we need to heat the catalyst only in the beginning to 800 degrees Celsius. Later, it is not required. Why? Because heat will be generated as a result of this reaction. So, with this heat itself, the reaction will be carried out. Got it? Yeah, you can just write like that. See one more question. What will be the observation of the reaction when nitric oxide is exposed to atmosphere? So, for this kind of observation reaction, we are not supposed to write the balanced chemical equation. They won't give mark. So, what will be the color of nitric oxide? Yeah, nitric oxide gas will be having no color. Okay, it is easy to remember. NO, no color, you should memorize. If it is exposed to atmosphere, what will happen? It will be turning into nitrogen dioxide. Okay, what will be the color of nitrogen dioxide? It will be turning into reddish brown. So, what is the observation of the reaction? You can say that the colorless gas, nitric oxide, will be turning into reddish brown nitrogen dioxide. Easy. So, we have discussed all the questions related to Ostwald's process. Keep on working hard. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.